All right, everyone. Today, I am really excited to welcome you to Founder Institute Japan Cohort 2022 graduation. My name is Erdinç Ekinci, and I have the honor of being the co-director of Founder Institute Japan program. I'm joining today with Yuli Shane, our co-director of Founder Institute Japan, as well as one of our mentor and supporter, Kei Shimada, who is very kind to give us a keynote speech today. We will introduce ourselves very shortly. Let's have a look what today's agenda is look like. A welcome introduction, the keynote speech from Keishimada, and pitches from the graduating startups, closing, networking. So after everything finished, we will give it a networking session. Everyone welcome to join, by the way. We will send an AirMeet link. We are using a special software for this from the chat. So please stick around. Let me tell you a little bit about Founder Institute if you are not familiar. So the Founder Institute, based in Silicon Valley, is the world's largest pre-seed startup accelerator with over 6,000 portfolio startups across 200 cities and 90 countries around the world. We are also the largest mentor network in the world with over 25,000 mentors. And our alumni already raised funds around $2 billion US. We are a network of 2,500 investors worldwide. Adio Resi, the one who started the Founder Institute, says that there is no shortage of problems facing humanity, but there is a shortage of ambitious entrepreneurs who is trying to solve it. That is one of the problems that we are aiming to fix by providing funders with the resources to go from 0 to 1. So after graduating this program, the founders that you will meet today gain access to the global network and get graduate support from us. And in addition to the Discover program that we have, the Founder Institute program offers funding lab, product market fit lab, and so on to get support all the way through the entire life cycle of their company. Here's how FI positions itself in the global ecosystem. We work with very early stage startups generally, but even before having a company, founders with just an idea can start as well. And we are generally a feeder of other accelerators and startup ecosystem in general. This is the biggest differentiation than the other accelerators and seed accelerators. But seed or growth stage startups also join us as well. We also have a lot of ecosystem building activities in partnership with other partners and players as well. If you would like to learn more about our activities in Japan, we will share our podcast lead that we make with our partner, where we discuss about the startup accelerator and incubators in general, about in Japan and beyond. So let me tell you a little bit about how this cohort looks like. So around 100 people apply and 22 founders enrolled to the program, and 8 of them finished. The program is hard and rigorous, and that is intentional, by the way, and it is by design. I'll explain a bit. So founders that you will meet today completed aggressive business growth sprints to push their business forward, and they survived from the weekly ratings and reviews from the 60 plus mentors in our network that personally built, grow, and led successful high growth businesses in their career. So the reason that it's hard is because building an enduring business is much, much harder. And the goal is to build fast growing, meaningful, and enduring tech companies with validation and support from us. All right, so I would like to say that congratulations to our founders who's graduating today. Here's an applause meme for you. All right, here are graduating founders. We will introduce them very soon. And again, big congratulations for you, Japan Cohort 2022. Now you are the part of our graduated portfolio, just like Udemy. Let me shout out the Udemy here because I believe this is one of the most well-known in here, especially in Japan, which had an IPO in NASA a couple of years ago. They join us as a very early stage as well. So I hope we can create great startup success stories here in Japan as well. So here are our proud mentors. I would like to express my gratitude to all of our mentors, which are the biggest collaborators of FI Japan to achieve our mission here. All our mentors are active supporters of the ecosystem, and most have company building experience in various stages and from diverse specialties and background. I believe FI is a valuable asset for the local economies worldwide. We advocate entrepreneurship, we provide support for growing startup ecosystems, and foster collaboration across the world for creating more startups, especially resilient startups. All right, so here are legal partners who support us a lot in terms of legal support here in Japan. We have So and Sergio from Sosato, and we have Kota and Yoshiki as an independent lawyers. Really appreciate it and great support that provided us. So here are other local partners and supporters and collaborators in Japan. There are many benefits of collaborating with startups when it is done, if it is done by people and organizations who really understand how to work with startups, which we have done literally thousands of times in across 200 cities of the world. So if you're working, representing, or partnering with a company who wants to involve the global startup ecosystem, I'm happy to talk for discovering more collaboration synergies with you. We provide special programs, sponsorships, and access to our global network of other partners and startups as well. So it all boils down to supporting startups to make an impact while having tangible business outcomes. So I am thrilled to announce that applications for the Founder Institute Japan Summer 2023 is open now. So if you're a founder looking to join the largest startup network in the world to launch and fund and scale your company globally, go to fi.co/Japan to learn more. All right, so from now, we will introduce ourselves and we will start an exciting keynote from Kei Shimada. Let me introduce myself very briefly. My name is Erdinç. I'm a startup founder and co-founder and CEO of Open4Co, a partnership development platform and an online thriving community of collaborators. We help you to build partner program, arrange collaborations, and most importantly, get ROI fast from collaborations with a simple monthly membership plan. It's application-based also, so please check out our website. Also, as you know, obviously, I am the one of the co-directors of Founder Institute Japan Startup Accelerator with Hugh Shane. Last 15 years, I have been involved in the startup ecosystem. I have to say that I am a networking junkie, all right? And my life purpose is helping other fellow entrepreneurs. So don't be shy and just reach me out. I'm very active on the social media, especially on LinkedIn. So that's my intro. Stage is yours, Yuri.
Hi, everyone. My name is Yuli. I have 3 hats, which all complement each other. I am a co-founder and CEO of Open4Co. We have startup to validate and grow with the collaborations. And I'm also a co-director of the FI Japan. And I'm also CEO of the United States branch of the Global Innovation Consulting Company. It's a bilingual IT engineer, dispatching, and oversee business expansion consulting company. I originally come from Myanmar and I'm trilingual. I have been in Japan since 2030. And I also used to live in India for 2 years, in Silicon Valley almost 3 years. I have more than 10 years experience in business and partnership development. Thank you so much for having me.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Yuri. All right. So we are going to start a keynote session by Kei Shimada, and he will talk about global leadership to prepare the founders for what's up ahead. Thank you so much, Kei, for joining us today to give us keynotes today.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Erdinç. All right. I know it was a rigorous cohort, and I want to personally congratulate each and every founder here today for completing this program. But actually, this graduation day marks the first step, which is coming to the start line of a long run up ahead, meaning that there's a lot to do, and you're just basically just starting off. So for those of you who have joined today and don't know me, my name is Kei. I've worked for these companies. I actually have my startup in between for 7 years. We didn't have Founders Institute back in the day, so I actually crashed and burned, but I learned a lot of lessons. And based on the lessons, I've been mentoring and also angel investing as well. Throughout my career, I've actually won several awards that define sort of like my accomplishments through the work that I've been able to do with spectacular partners, teams. So most recently, CS Innovation Award for those of you on the hardware, software, techie side. For the creative side, I've actually won a Cannes Lion Silver for putting on the world's first AI classic concert in Linz. Actually, I'm working on 4 startups right now. I had my off-grid device hardware startup for about like 3 years, and we're getting it off the ground this year. I joined a metaverse startup most recently. We're ready to establish a new AI startup this April, and also an advisor of a sleep tech company. So yeah, you can see that I'm a bit into technology, innovation, and startups. So enough about me, it's about you. And I'm going to talk about my experience about how to lead your company to global success. And In the beginning, I'm just going to tell you there is no right answer. So all the 12 tips that I will give you today, they might be applicable and whatnot. First of all, for those of you founders, you need to know that you are leaders and not managers. A leader is a visionary, a risk taker, and a coach, and not a goal setter, risk controller, or director. You need to be that person who sets a long-term vision and not be the one who daily tracks small tasks and small goals. You need to be the one who sets a grand vision so that people can believe and follow in your footsteps. You also need to be sure that you're not overburning yourself. If you look at, for example, LeBron James, if you look at Usain Bolt, they all talk about the 85% rule. There's a balance between intensity, focus, and relax. Be sure that you leave 15% of your energy so that you can relax and be confident with yourself when you need to plow forwards with full speed. This was something that my boss at my previous agency told me. He said, always focus on 3 things. You can't do more, or you should not do less. What is the thing that you need your attention the most? What matters the most now? And what is it that you, as the founder or CEO of your company, can control and nobody else can? These are the 3 things that are extremely important when you lead a company and when you want to lead it to success. Also, you can't lead a company and make success just by yourself. You need to hire the best, but not only the best, but at necessary cost. This means when you go out and hire people, don't be tied to a budget. If you think that person is worthwhile hiring, be sure that you are spending as much needed. And also when you go out hiring, especially in Japan, and those of you who are Japanese, you'll probably understand that in Japan, there is no definite job description, which sometimes causes a lot of problem. Define a role properly and the responsibilities, because at the end of the day, you need a team that functions well, because a company or your startup should be a mechanism that has bolts and wheels and that works perfectly. It needs to be a mechanism. One-on-one, when you formulate a team, be sure that you're close to your team psychologically. There are people who do one-on-ones with their teams based on a template. They'll be speaking about work. It's not just about work. You need to provide psychological safety to the people or the peers that you work together with, because at the end of the day, you need to win trust, and you also need them to believe in you. Also, on the other side of hiring, right, there will be a point where you look at your teams and you basically figure out that some things are not working. There are maybe at times when you make a good hire, and when you make that good hire, be sure that you're maintaining only the best. Meaning, if you're not hiring the best and you believe that your team is not the best, be sure that you are bold enough to say, we need to call it quits. Of course, there are ways of doing that legally in different kind of countries. So be aware that there are different kind of guidelines, rules, laws, but be sure you hire and maintain only the best. This is what I talk about mostly when I talk to Japanese companies that want to go global. And it might be applicable for you, all of you founders, or people here today. When you go fundraising, be sure that you prioritize global and local. Meaning, for example, for Japanese founders, in a lot of cases, they rely on Japanese VCs when they go abroad. In reality, I don't want to say this, but there are very few Japanese VCs that have made it big abroad, right? They are not the go-to people. They are not your first choice, or they should not be your first choice when you want to go to Silicon Valley, if you want to go to London, if you want to go Europe, Southeast Asia, what have you. Because there are always better VCs globally who will understand what you are going to face and give you the best advice when you want to go. Also, If you are targeting a certain region, be sure to reach out to a local VC as well, not your local VC, the targeted market VC. Expansion. This is applicable for a lot of US companies and a lot of Japanese companies that I come across. Expansion is not only about Silicon Valley and Southeast Asia. For example, for Japanese companies who want to go abroad, everybody I come across wants to go to Silicon Valley. If you're in crypto, I wouldn't recommend Silicon Valley. I would, for example, say if you're doing cold wallets, go to Serbia, go to Bulgaria, where you'll find amazing amount of software engineers. Be sure that you're targeting the right market instead of going the way that just because Silicon Valley sounds sexy, don't follow. Be sure that you're doing your homework and enter the market that really will help you grow your business. And adapt. When you go abroad, when you expand, be sure that you're more local than your locals, meaning there are customs, there are different rules, different guidelines that you need to absorb. Just don't be that person who is always in your silo. Be sure that you adapt and be more local than your locals. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be hiring locals, you'll be engaging with locals, consumers, partners will be local. If you don't adapt, business won't prosper. This is something that is rule number one, fail fast. Meaning learn, unlearn, and apply. Because at the end of the day, if you cling on to something that will fail, you will be very miserable at the end, and there might be no end. So be sure to let go at the appropriate time. Your goal as a founder is building a sustainable business that contributes to the growth, fulfillment, and betterment of both society and teams involved. It's not for yourself. It's not just for the teams. It's not just for society. There's always an intricate balance between you, your teams, and your customers and your stakeholders. Be sure that you are aware of that. Again, a lot of what I talked about today, I would just whiz through it. I'll be more than happy to do a follow-up session if you're interested in more details about what I talked about today. But I just wanted to tell you, congratulations. I talked about 12 tips that helped me through my business to my success. But again, there is no right answer. But you're all graduating. We should be happy that you're graduating and you're at this start line. So good luck, and thank you for listening. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much, Kei, for this amazing keynote session. It was very insightful and very helpful for our graduating founders and future founders as well. Again, thank you so much, Kei, for an amazing session. From now, we will start graduating founders are going to showcase their startups. Again, now I would like to shout out all our founders who's graduating, 8 founders, and there are 7 startups in total. 2 of them are in the one team. Without further ado, let's begin. FI Japan 22 cohort graduates William Tanzania, founder and CEO of Pocket Nihongo. We have Hiroyuki Ano, founder and CEO of Light Inc. We have Takujiro Oto, co-founder and CEO of Dry Japan Inc. And we have Masumi Shimafuji, founder and CEO of xRsion Inc. And we have Davide Sampaolesi, co-founder and CEO of Sun. And we have Asushi Hamada, co-founder and CEO of My Best Teacher. We have Min Myan Swan, co-founder and CEO of Juncture. And from the same team, we have Kang Kang, co-founder and CEO of Juncture as well. So they are going to go through their 5-minute pitches. All our graduate founders are going to give. They know how hard it was. Keep in mind that they have worked with the mentors along the way, and they have iterated, pivoted, changed, evolved, and adapted their decks many, many times, and their ideas as what I encourage. If you are an investor or if you're a funder and if you see that company that you're interested in, so please reach out there in a friendly manner. So without talking, you cannot discover. So please don't be shy, reach out them. We will start with William Tanzania from the Pocket Nihongo. William, stage is yours. You can share your screen, and whenever you are ready, you can tell us. All right, stage is yours.
Okay. Hi, I'm William, founder of Pocket Nihongo. So there are too many teens in Indonesia who want to go to Japanese universities or companies but struggling with learning Japanese. The main problem is too much money and time needed just to learn a single language. It could cost up to 18,000 US dollars and up to 10 years of learning in Indonesia. That's why people need a solution that could save 99% of their money, but with a 10 times faster learning method. And this is our product. We provide complete modules of Japanese only for 5 cents per day with a personalized roadmap for each student. So they don't need to learn everything in Japanese, just need to learn Japanese that is essential for their dreams. And here's our traction so far. So we got 540% annual revenue growth from 2019 to 2021, 232% from 2021 to last year. And we iterated our product for more than 3 times so that we are sure that the product and the market fits before investing in mobile apps. And this year, we are projecting annual revenue growth of 288% than last year. I did this bootstrap with only 20 US dollars in my pocket when I started this business without any further investment so far. So here's our business model. Right now, we have freemium business model, which user could subscribe for basic modules for free. But if they want complete modules, they could subscribe for 50 US dollars only per 3 months. And we are also testing a new business model, which is affiliate sales commissions that we get from our partners of any product and services related to learn, live, work, or even travel to Japan. We are building a catalog of product, service, perks, deals, and discount to our 70,000 user database. From there, we'll take up to 30% of commissions per transaction. By partnering with these other businesses, this will be an all-in-one ecosystem for foreigners in Japan. So we have 3 types of marketing channels: B2C like social media, ads, SEO, and influencers; B2B like universities, companies, language schools, sending organization, or even recruitment agencies. And for the B2B part, I want to mention that we already have partnerships with 32 language schools all over Japan. And lastly, we also have C2C, which is affiliate marketing. So there are a total of 360 million people worldwide who want to learn Japanese, and 32.4 million people who are willing to pay for Japanese lessons. We started with Indonesia from 3.4 million people and 170 million US dollars of projected revenue. Why start from Indonesia? Because it's the first in Southeast Asia and the second in the world for the most active Japanese learner country. And there are more than 300,000 people from Indonesia who go to Japan yearly. And the trade between Indonesia and Japan is estimated more than 15 billion US dollars. Of course, it's a sexy opportunity for people who want to work or study in Japan, because Japan predicted that foreigners living in Japan will increase 400% by 2040. Here's our go-to-market strategy. So right now, we are focusing on the Japanese language for Indonesian. Because we already know the success formula for this, we will expand it to other languages like Korean to Indonesia, Mandarin to Indonesia, etc. We already started the testing for Korean and Mandarin, and it shows a really great market potential in Indonesia. Then we are also going to expand overseas for each type of languages. First, we are going to target the top 10 countries that have the most students and workers in Japan, and most of them are in Southeast Asia like Vietnam, Thailand, etc. Then we'll go to other Asian markets and lastly go global. How we'll do this? We are going to have strategic partnerships that are experts in other languages and also those in other countries who have experience in language learning to localize it to their country. Imagine if in Indonesia it's a multi-million-dollar opportunity, then this will become a multi-billion business opportunity when we expand. In the competition landscape here, we are on a blue ocean market. We have an advanced Japanese level like language schools, but affordable as other language learning apps. And we also have other teams that have years of experience in their industry. Me, myself, William, I knew the market well because I felt the same way as them when I started to learn Japanese 7 years ago. So we have a great learner here. And not only that, we also have a great teacher, which is Irma Sensei. She has published 5 best-selling Japanese learning books in Indonesia. So right now, we are seeking a strategic investors that could help us to acquire more than 70% of the total market in Indonesia in the next 5 years, which is worth more than 124 million US dollars. So thank you for your time. If you have any question, please contact me.
That's amazing. Well done, William. And congratulations. All right. So,
by the way, to the audience who might not aware that what is the launch track and growth track, I'd like to give a little bit background. Growth track means who has already MVP product or already a product which has a customer. Launch track means they just join us with the idea and then they are busy on the way MVP process. So BDM was the launch track. From now, okay, Otto, get ready.
Yep, we can see your screen and we can hear you clearly.
Very good.
Yeah, stage is yours.
Okay. All right, let me start. Okay, we are Drive Japan road trip itinerary search. Have you ever traveled countryside of Japan before? There are nice spots like this, or this. There are so many beautiful natures and amazing cultural spots in countryside of Japan. However, it is almost impossible to visit all these spots by bus or train because of very poor public transportation. So the best way is rent a car and driving by yourself. In fact, 60% of foreign tourists to Japan are already repeaters, and 12% of them got international driving license and enjoyed the driving in Japan. However, there's a big problem. Question: you are going to travel to Hokkaido with your family for next vacation and thinking to travel by rental car. So to plan road trip itinerary, how many hours do you need? Yes, as you imagine, it's a big problem. You can book hotels and rental car by yourself easily. However, it is very time-consuming to plan road trip itinerary because of big information asymmetries, and nobody helps you. So here's the best solution for you. At Drive Japan, you can find the pre-planned itinerary depend on your travel period and area. So Drive Japan can reduce planning time by 70%. Process is like this. First, you can choose your preferred itinerary. Then you can book hotels and rental car according to the itinerary at your preferred booking site. Before your departure, you can get day-by-day driving map, includes the 15 to 20 sightseeing spots and nice local restaurants. So you need not to follow fixed itinerary. You can spend your time to the place where you want to visit only. And once you input this parking map code to GPS in your car, it guides you to the most convenient parking. Oh, by the way, our road trip itineraries are not generated by AI, but planned one by one by us who drove all over Japan for more than 300 days. Our business model is a simple affiliate model. We send travelers to booking sites, and once traveler books the hotels or rental car, we can get 4 to 7% affiliate commissions without any booking operations. Because of this, we are scalable. Last October, finally, Japan government opened the border, and we got 1,500 inquiries and 50 travel groups booked about 30,000 US dollars. And some our attraction have some unique point. Because we Drive Japan provide whole itinerary, some users booked all of their accommodations and rental car with our affiliate link. Because of this, our booking amount per group is very big, and commission can be big as well. So we will reproducibly increase number of such bookings. Also, we focus on road trip market in Japan by foreign tourists. It's a $1 billion market, and it grows very fast. Our competitors are not particular service or company, but Google Map, Excel, and so on. So we are going to provide more convenient service to them. We will approach to the Japan Road Trip Funds Facebook community users and also make a partnership with organizations which issue international driving permits. This year, we are going to launch the new MVP. Then next year, we aim to reach unit economics. We are going to be overwhelming number one in Japan road trip market, and we will expand our business to other areas to avoid the East Asia geographical risks. It's our team, very experienced engineer, and me, who is a number one road trip geek in Japan, who drove all over Japan with more than 100 of the foreign road trippers with more than 300 days. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any interest, please feel free to contact us. Thank you very much.
Otto, thank you so much. And well done. And congratulations for the graduating from the Founder Institute Japan.
Thank you very much.
All right. So, all right, Anasan, the stage is yours.
Okay. Have you ever called call center and kept waited for a long time? I was kept waited 40 minutes just to change the departure date because original flight has canceled. Is it my fault because I called call center in busy time when they are busy? Or call center is bad because they do not have enough workforce? We think the whole system is bad. There is an industry-wide challenges in the call center industry. More than 30% of call center agents quit their jobs after several months because too many simple jobs. So the call center company is constantly recruiting, spending long hours training new staff. In a traditional call center, human handles everything. In a call center with advanced technology, the primary response is done by the systems, and call center agent can concentrate on more important jobs. With advanced technology, zero call waiting time, 70% cost reduction is possible. And most important is telephone bot can handle different workflow based on user segment. In the case of an airline company, for the economy class customers, phone bot handles replies without kept them waited. For the business class customers, phone bot transfer a call to the human agent, like they are doing now. Most business need such services, but cannot build technology themselves. So we are developing automation service for high volume call center with a multilingual telephone bot. The telephone bot consists of three components: workflow, QA bot, and functions such as API integration and holiday handling. Our business model is B2B SaaS. We have a full plan, from affordable plan to scalable plan. So our client can start project with minimum risk and reasonable cost. We have a client already and got awarded in some event and by government and bank. We are originally a marathon event organizer and launched this service in 2020. We developed this service originally for our marathon event because many people called us, our event office, when the weather forecast was for rain. Do you have a marathon event tomorrow or something like that? Yeah, we are a marathon event organizer. What we have learned in the past 2 years is that to focus on large company to get additional order is much more important than to increase number of small clients. Do you think the market is good but very competitive? Let me explain one thing. Our client started affordable plan, and after they become confident over our phone bot quality, they upgraded, bringing us 7 times bigger sales. So what our client got? They got a call center working 24 hours a day and 94% cost reduction. They are so happy and gives us 5 additional orders after 1 year. For this year, we are working on big cities and B2B SaaS company with 2 million users. Our call center market is growing and reach $500 billion in 2027. We are working on Japan market and then Europe and go to Canada, Mexico, then finally go to US. We are so excited to journey ahead. Competition. The vertical axis is line capacity. The horizontal axis is number of languages. We are providing a very flexible combination of languages. So if you need Japanese and Vietnamese, we can handle it. I have one question. If you are a call center owner, call center manager, would you like to switch everything at once in 1 day? If we are thinking about method of gradual expansion, which are so suitable for that. Go-to-market strategy. We have 3 strategies. One is sales lead growth, and that we get sales lead from pitching event. Product lead growth, we use watermark, audio watermark to announce our service to new user, and partnership with call center company. Hi, my name is Hiroki Anno. I'm technical founder and major AI at the university. Also worked call center company in Japan before. We are arranging angel funding and looking for co-founder for European market. Do you want to learn more? Thank you very much. Please contact me. Thank you.
All right. Well done.
Thank you.
And congratulations also.
Thank you very much.
Graduating.
Next, it's going to be the Masumi. Masumi, whenever you're ready.
All right, Masumi-san.
Okay.
By the way, Masumi is launch track. Launch track means she joined our program with the idea. So he's going to introduce herself. Masumi, you also start the timer too, okay?
Okay, all right. I'll start. Okay. Hi, I'm Masumi. My company is developing an easy tool to create semi-real 3D characters for CG creators to use their time creativity, not manually working. It's like Canva for 3D. This is the normal process of character modeling. AI is getting the ability to design 3D. However, to make characters walk or dance naturally, high techniques are required during character making. It costs more than $20,000 per each. This is always an issue. Before that, there isn't enough creators. We solve this. Our tool not requires special skills, reduce the time from 4 weeks to 1 hour, and 90% cost cut. This is our MVP, but more features and elaborate models are developing now. With many parts and parameters, you can create it. I know you can do similar things in the games, but you can't take it out. With our tool, you can download and use it in every 3D construction software. I joined the FI in October last year with just an idea, but we released our first beta version in April. Before that, we already got a POC with the largest DTP company and got agreements to do virtual project with several major companies. So we'll use this to demonstrate. Game companies say they are always short of modelers and they want to use this. And later, we'll offer to individual creators. Billing starts in October. Yesterday, Deloitte Thomas Consulting asked from our new landing page to do their metaverse project with us. We are so excited to get many opportunities. Business users are charged on a pay-as-you-go basis. For individuals, we combine freemium and free trial models. We'll also feature a referral system to offer credit point to purchase items. The market size of 3D making software is increasing rapidly. You might think it's a competitive market, but there are still very few software to make 3D, and their sales are growing very fast. Ours is the only tool to make semi-real characters easily without skills. Blender, Maya, or 3ds Max are like Illustrator, so they require deep knowledge. The other side, a Japanese anime-style easy service, Vroid, increased sales worldwide, but it can be used only for streamers, not for professional use. Here's our go-to-market strategy. Community building with early adopters 3D creators by providing tutorial videos and free usage, and influencer marketing. such as we are in collaboration with Miura Aim, who is the popular musician among anime fans worldwide, creating music videos with 3D characters to make our use case go viral. And lastly, social media and digital marketing, such as creating content and distribute on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and search engine marketing. I've been producing digital content for the past 10 years. CTO was a principal investigator at the National Institute until March. 3D artists have long experience in top games like Final Fantasy and so more. Our team is made up of the best ability. I joined FI as a launch track and raised angels during the program. Still, I'm looking for more investors and partners. Feel free to contact me. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Amazing. Well done, Masumi. And
Arigato.
congratulations. Congratulations with the graduation.
A little bit quick background. Masumi joined with the Idea Plus. She didn't have a confidence to speak in English. But after the 3 months, now all the meetings, she only do in English only. Right? And then grammatically improving. This is one of the things that I'd like to highlight. And then congratulations, you already raised the funding within the program. This is a quite big achievement. Okay.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Next, Davide.
Hello. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is Sun, the Web3 freelancer platform. The problem of the crypto industry is the shortage of qualified talent and support due to lack of due diligence for company and lack of skills assessment for employees. This is leading to a big lack of trust in the industry. I know, last few months have been quite tough for crypto, but this is mainly to lack of due diligence, trust, and qualified talent, especially bad reputation of the industry, as you can see in the latest news. Our solution is to create a safe community where companies and freelancers can work together, for companies seeking on-demand and qualified talent, and for freelancers seeking great work opportunities with great companies. Our product is a web platform and mobile app that matches freelancers with available roles. So this is a main page, search function, matching function, CV uploading function, and dashboard where they see how much they have invoiced. The product is focusing in two main areas of automation, CV screening and interviews, and due diligence on companies. Both traditional due diligence, so financial and commercial risk management, and based on the blockchain, so proof of reserves, transactions, and other crypto metrics. Our unique values proposition is on the shift from a competition that is delivering low quality of due diligence and screening without any incentives to our Sun proof of merit system. Proof of merit system means that we are providing crypto rewards through our crypto Sun to our best freelancers. And they can use these rewards in our platform to gain visibility and for other benefits. Revenue stream and stages are mainly two. One is fee-based. Fee-based 8% is much more competitive than other players in the market, and the crypto ecosystem through the launch of our Crypto Sun. Our progress and main milestones are the landing page and pitch updated, the incorporation of the company in Singapore, the creation of the business model and financial plan, the creation of the mockup, and the go-to-market strategy. And we're currently evaluating partnerships with the key players. This is our roadmap, and the future looks bright. In just 3 months since we had this idea, we are almost completed our MVP, and we're expecting to create a waiting list in March and to discuss partnership in May, launch our IC IDO in September, and our target is to achieve 5,000 users in March 2024. Crypto market is currently in a bear market, but in 10 years, it has grown 1000x, and it has seen the birth of DeFi, NFTs, and the metaverse. So it's full of opportunities. And our market opportunity is at the intersection of two industries, the freelancer platform coming from the success during COVID, new work from home trend, and our crypto industry from the crypto bubble the past few years. Our go-to-market strategy is based on two phases. Launch plan, currently focusing on customer feedback as acquisition through promotion and interviews. Product design, as we are completing the MVPs and trying to create a premium product, and partnership with key players and organizational workshop and events. And the growth plan. Growth plan is going to be focused on the crypto ecosystem creation, customer experience, customer segmentation, and automation of the CV screening and due diligence activities through the application of machine learning and natural language processing algorithm. How do we differentiate from the competition? We are built in crypto for crypto. We are focusing on skills assessment, due diligence, and our proof of merit system. Our mission is to build the future of work on Web3. I am Davide, the CEO. I have 10 years in corporate finance and more than 6 years as a freelancer in the crypto industry. And this is Alfredo, my CTO, with a PhD in electronic engineering and more than 7 years in developing deep learning architectures. We are raising 150K as pre-seed funding to speed up with the development of our platform. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Davide. Congratulations with the graduation.
Thank you.
Amazing. Well done.
Quick background, Davide is still working in somewhere. So after 6 p.m., he come and ideate the startup. So likewise, if in the audience, if you're working in somewhere, but you have the ideas to, you know, like have a pursuit to the startup one, our program is a right fit for you guys. Everything is online after 6 p.m. with the 20 hours within a week. So it sounds possible for the Davide. He did a very great job within the last 3 months. Like, congratulations again. Okay, next, Carl and Swan.
Khan and Swan is a team, and Khan will be presenting right now.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us today. I'm Kong, CEO and founder of Juncture, and I'm here to introduce you to a solution that is set to revolutionize the recruitment process in the Southeast Asian region. As we all know, the current recruitment process is plagued by irrelevant backgrounds, large volume of applicants from various sources, and manual process that leads to significant increase in the time to fill a position. This is a major pain point for businesses in C region. The Southeast Asian region is still largely untapped in terms of adopting the all-in-one AI-powered talent acquisition systems. While large international companies are already utilizing such systems, mid-sized businesses, which hire often, continue to rely on manual process and Excel spreadsheets. This presents a significant market opportunity for Juncture to bring our innovative solution to these companies, streamlining their recruitment process and increasing their productivity. By addressing this gap in the market, we differentiate ourselves in this highly competitive ATS industry. So, what happens when you are not managing your candidates efficiently? You are losing candidates to competitors while due to a long recruitment process, which is not only frustrating, it also leads to decreased productivity and increased costs for businesses. In some cases, recruitment teams are forced to do the work of 5 people with only 3 team members. This leads to a never-ending cycle of recruitment and replacement, eating into profits and resources. Juncture addresses these problems head-on by providing an AI-powered collaborative platform that streamlines the recruitment process and makes it more efficient and effective. With Juncture, companies can avoid losing top candidates to competitors, reduce the time to fill, costs associated with recruitment, and increase their bottom line. Our platform is designed to increase the productivity of recruitment teams and help companies find the right talent faster. So aside from that, we have other features like easy management with stages and categories. Our platform allows users to manage the recruitment process from start to finish. Then dynamic reporting. Our platform provides real-time and dynamic reporting for recruitment so that you can stay on top of your recruitment process and make data-driven decisions. AI screening is powered by keyword search and matching, followed by profile filtering. This allows us to quickly identify the top candidate for a position and streamline the recruitment process. Also have mass emailing to ensure that the candidates are always engaged. Lastly, it is the applicant pool building to ensure that you can always access the top candidates for future positions. Our business model is simple and straightforward. We offer a base subscription starting at $39.9 to $99.9 USD per month, with the option to pay more for increased data usage. This flexible payment system gives our clients the ability to choose the level of service that works best for them, and it makes it easier for them to justify the cost to their management team. Currently, many ATS systems simply work by going by number of users. However, after interviewing many HR professionals and decision makers in the Southeast Asia region, realized that just by paying, companies do not find it justified to pay for more users when not everyone is using the software equally. So we believe with our more reasonable pricing model, we believe that we can allow more companies to adopt the ATS systems. This is the market size. The global market for applicant tracking system is projected to reach USD 3.1 billion by 2030, with the Southeast Asian market at USD 83.7 million. This attraction and roadmap, our product has been validated by over more than 100 HR professionals and decision makers, and we already have 20 plus companies on demo. 30 plus companies are already on our waiting list. We plan to launch the ATS officially in March 2023 this year, and job portal to be launched in May 2023. We plan to go beyond and go towards the Asia Pacific by 2024. We have talked to many companies and we realized that companies mainly in the banking and financial institutions are more likely to use our product, followed by logistics and trading, since they tend to hire more often. Our founding team is comprised of young and enthusiastic individuals from diverse backgrounds, with myself in Singapore and my other co-founders in other countries. This is our go-to-market strategy with partnership and product expansion and overseas expansion. Thank you. Let's disrupt the recruitment industry together in Southeast Asia region. Invest in Juncture today and join us on our mission to make recruitment simple, efficient, and effective. Thank you.
That's amazing. All right, Kang and Swan, congratulations and well done with the graduation. All right, next person going to be
Asushi. Before that, I a little bit want to shout out, which is Kang and Swan is the youngest in our cohort.
Oh yeah, no.
They are around like maybe 22, 23, that age around, but they do everything in this young age. So we really believe that Juncture future is bright too. Like they have a lot of progress either doing this program. So Asushi, whenever you
Asushi, stage is yours.
Hi, have you ever learned something online and wanted to get one-on-one simultaneous feedback? Simultaneous feedback is important because it allows for quick and efficient adjustment. After COVID, people's learning behavior has changed, and the way of learning music is just one of them. E-learning like Udemy changed the learning experience. Videos enable great education at extremely low prices. But on the other hand, some education like language training or voice training still need one-on-one simultaneous feedback from teachers. Upwork is suitable for hiring professional freelancers, but not appropriate for learning as a student. iTalki is good for learning a language with one-on-one, but it can't be for the other learnings. When I was working as a consultant and automated back-office labor work for one-on-one music school, I learned that freelance music teachers' hourly price is extremely low. Traditional music schools only pay 10 to 20 US dollar per hour to teachers, while students pay 50 to 60 US dollar to music schools. They take 80% margin. Our solution saves time for both teachers and students by allowing them to book quickly and make payments. Teachers can make more money and they can easily control their schedules. Our platform is teachers talented based. Students can select teachers based on their preferences like Udemy, while music schools do not allow traditionally to prevent a teacher to take student and quitting jobs. Product. We focus on monthly recurring bookings at the beginning. No more spending time on recurring bookings. No more negotiating time with students or teachers. Roadmap. We launched an affiliate website about music in November to gather potential students in the future. We constantly get 100 potential users per month. In February, our first MVP became ready. We will get feedback using our first product. After that, we will release an updated version in May. We will also start making relationships with potential teachers at the same time. In October, we will release a stable version and try to increase users. We will also use ads to boost getting users at the time. There are many learning categories, but I decided to start from niche, like music learning, which needs simultaneous training to learn successfully. The global market music school industry will be 650 million plus US dollar in 2030. Japan has 775 million US dollar in music school industry, which has 45 million US dollar online and will be increasing. We are targeting 30% of the entire music school industry in Japan, which has 230 million US dollars. Music schools in Japan are traditional and no giant tech company exists yet. YouTube and Udemy provide video learnings, but couldn't get one-on-one simultaneous feedback from teachers. Traditional music schools are still less tech, and they couldn't make tech platform. Some young music schools, like Second Music Community School, are trying to expand one-on-one online, but their main service is offline. Also, traditional music schools are school brand name based, not teacher talented based like YouTube or Udemy doing. My best teacher is a talented based platform and we are the tech company. Teams. My background is IT consultant and full stack engineer. Also, I am a Udemy instructor and got 15,000 plus student experience. My partner has experience in design and team management. We are starting with music focused at the beginning as my best teacher, but we can easily diversify into other fields, not just only one-on-one coaching fields, such as skill training, executive coaching, consulting, and mentoring, but also hiring professionals for parties, restaurants, and shows using our platform in the future. We are looking for investors to grow our company across the globe. If you get interested, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.
That's amazing. Asushi, congratulations. Congratulations with the graduation.
Yeah. Quick background about the Asushi, which is that he also joined with the idea, different idea he joined, and then he people, and then now finally he got his spot. Of course, a lot of mentors give the feedbacks, and then he also could not speak English in the beginning as well. Now all the meetings he's doing in English. Those are also one of the progress, and then he also in the launch track, one of the most progress heavy founders. So we are really happy to work all of you. Okay, Eddie, you can take over.
Yep. So congratulations to all our founders. And as we are wrapping up to this graduation event, before moving to closing, we have some announcements. We have the new batch is already announced. I already mentioned before. If you're interested in, please go to fi.co/Japan to apply. So closing remarks we will go into. I would like to ask to Kei Shimada, that would you like to give us some final thoughts or piece of final advice to our founders or future founders?
Absolutely, Erdinch. Once again, great job, founders. I realized that it's been some time since I saw the first pitch when everybody joined. Very early days, and boy, it was a mess. Just kidding. Well, the thing is, right, I just wanted to be very, very open and honest that I've realized that, there were 3 points that really stood out today. And I was taking notes. And the first one is the delivery really improved. It's not only the English, there were some people who were complimented for their English abilities, the rise in their English abilities to deliver the story in English flawlessly. But it's also about the narrative. I always say founders have to be great storytellers. You have to be passionate. The narrative has to be there. The story has to be very, very easy to understand. So the delivery itself, I think, improved dramatically. So congratulations on the first point. Second point, at the end of the day, people are looking for opportunities to invest in founders like yourselves today, and at the end of the day, the thing is the value proposition has to be very, very clear. The first pitch that we saw, sorry, I joked that it was, a disaster. The thing was that everybody was talking about themselves and what they wanted to do instead of really focusing on the value proposition. Today, what I saw was a very clear value proposition, and it was very clear with what you wanted to deliver, what issue or problem you were addressing. So the balance, I think, was very, very nice. Wait a second. My third point was, I think this might be the most important from my side. As a founder, I always look to be very confident when I deliver. What I saw today was confidence in your delivery. So it's not just the narrative and the English, but I think you were very confident when you delivered the story or your pitch today. It means that the cohort program, you've probably done a lot. You've probably pivoted. Maybe at sometimes you said, I'm going to call it quits. And being a founder is very, very tough. But I think what I saw today was a lot of confidence that came through, not only in the delivery of your narrative, not only your English, but looking at each and every one of you when you pitched. I could see that your facial expressions were full of confidence, that you were very dedicated to delivering something that you thought would change the world. So congratulations again. Maybe I talked a little too much, but that's the 3 points that I wanted to deliver. And just wanted to send everybody a big round of applause. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Kei. And a big round of applause for you too.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your valuable Thai, Kei. Those are very much relatable. I think all the points that are on the spot, like the things that we also see through the program. Yeah. So, Eddie,
all right,
you take over.
Kei, I also would like to truly thank you, a special thanks for you, that from the very early times you have been supporting us and then always joining us and then supporting us in many, many different ways. I really appreciate it. And I also would like to add some final thoughts. As myself, this is our first cohort. So it was quite challenging for us as well. We learn also a lot of things. We make mistakes. By these mistakes, we learn a lot of things. And I'm really, really grateful. It was an amazing opportunity for me. And we are looking forward to do more, maybe 2 every year, 2 semesters every year, and perhaps graduating more startups as well. And all our founders, really appreciate it. Was a privilege for me to work with all of you. And we had a great time. First and foremost, great time together. We became like a very close friends, right? We met a lot also. And some of you, in different countries, but that's okay. Perhaps one day we can meet together. And also would like to thank all our partners who supported here in Japan and beyond. And of course, mentors. Mentors are very special for us. And also thank you for them. So the founders, big congratulations again. And Yuri, would you like to add something else also?
Very short, because you and Kei Shimada already covered everything. As a founder institute, we invest in people, not in the idea. So that's why we select the people, not idea, because we believe the great people will figure out any ideas that you have to in order to go to the next level. So you are the one who is going to achieve the greatness things. That's, I believe, from all my heart. That's all I want to say. Very honored to work with you guys, and congratulations again. Thank you.
All right, amazing. So this is the end. All right, thank you so much for everyone for joining today to our graduation. So bye-bye.